everyone, this is Paul Gale from paulgalenetwork.com. Thank you for joining me today for video game news. It is February 9th, 2021, and these are the top stories of the day. To kick things off, Pokemon is celebrating its 25th anniversary, as I have mentioned on the channel multiple times now. But something new is that Pokemon is coming to McDonald's. This is pretty cool. This is the Train On 25th Anniversary Special, where Pokemon trading card games are coming in a special series of both regular cards and holo cards to McDonald's. You're going to get a nice little Pikachu McDonald's Happy Meal box and a pack of cards. These are already out there in the wild. And unfortunately, depending on who you are, some people are just going to McDonald's and just buying dozens of them, totally cleaning stock, and of course selling them for massive profits online. You know, the Pokemon trading card game, it never died down. It was really popular back in the late 90s when I got into Pokemon, when Pokemon started, and you know, I still have my original set from that original series, and I'm a big fan. And it's cool getting my kids into Pokemon cards these days and seeing friends and their kids enjoying it as the same. So I definitely plan on going to McDonald's, and I definitely plan on getting some boxes, getting some cards, maybe catching them all, hopefully, if they're still available. Hopefully the local McDonald's aren't all sold out, but if I do acquire any, I will definitely share what we got with you online. Moving on, in other Pokemon news, Opposuits.com has a Pokemon full suit that is shipping out on February 25th. Here's what it looks like. It's $120 in stock. You know, it comes in multiple sizes and whatnot. It's the original 3 starters along with Pikachu. As a true Pokemon trainer, it is important to set out on your journey prepared. This includes your partner Pokemon, a Pokedex, and the right attire. Become the ultimate Pokemon trainer with this all-over printed suit featuring the iconic Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. We choose you. Kind of fun. You know, I got the Mario denim jacket and denim jeans last year as part of the Levi's collaboration. I don't know if I will get another suit that's a full printed one. This case it's Pokemon. It's also suit material, not denim material, which in some ways would make this you know, different and still useful, especially going to E3, if E3 comes back, you know, to being an actual event, hopefully in 2022. And I can see some other cases, some other events that I might wear this, but I don't know if I'll get it just yet. If I do, I will probably make a video of me unboxing it and giving you my feedback on how it feels and stuff, but I don't know just yet. In other gaming news, I like this. As part of the Street Fighter V Winter Update, Capcom had this artwork today, which is beautiful, and it's a Rose coming to Street Fighter V. I think she looks great. Of course, Rose was first introduced in the Street Fighter Alpha series in the 90s, and you know, she's remained a fan favorite for many years. I like her, and I'm looking forward to trying her out and ultimately seeing all of her different costumes and what they bring to the table for this character in SF5. Next up, we're kind of moving along quickly today, and part of that is there's not a whole lot to talk about today, but there are a few small stories, and that's just it. They're kind of small, so they don't really need this deep analysis, but this one maybe I'll spend a little more time on. Jason Momoa, right here, he's pictured. There are rumors circulating around that he was offered the part of Knuckles in the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie, the live-action sequel to, you know, yesteryear's Sonic the Hedgehog. I could see it happening. I'm picturing his voice, you know, primarily through Game of Thrones, which was with a different accent, different dialect, of course, as Aquaman. And, you know, I like the actor. He seems like a fun character, a fun personality. And I'm thinking him as Knuckles, and yeah, I could see it. You know, first of all, was he really offered it? Secondly, will he accept? Those are a couple of different things to take into consideration, but let's say he did get offered it, does accept, and you know, we're hearing his voice as Knuckles in the Sonic sequel. I think it'd be pretty cool. Um, if anything else more concrete comes out of this rumor, or if we get anything just flat out official, I will let you know for sure. And finally today in gaming news, can't believe we're almost over. We've got a brand new trailer today. This is for Nintendo Switch, but it's also coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. Check it out.
At last, I can undo my greatest failure.
He means you, Prash.
March 12th, coming out soon. I think that's awesome. We saw this happen before with Activision. They released Crash Bandicoot Trilogy Remastered on PlayStation 4, and then eventually it came to Nintendo Switch. Spyro the Dragon Trilogy, same thing. PS4 first, Nintendo Switch later on. Crash Team Racing, that one we saw closer together. There's still another Activision title that is kind of just chilling out there that I think should come to Switch at some point, and that's Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, that remake. Of course, PS4 and Xbox One got it last year. I loved it, and that would be nice to see eventually come over to Nintendo's console as well. But hey, right now we're getting Crash 4. I think it looks great. I would have to look at the trailers, same footage running side by side, PS4 version, Nintendo Switch version, and see, just where did the graphical effects come into play, being different, lowered, maybe. But from that trailer, no complaints. It looked smooth. It was running nice colors, good polygon models. Everything about it was solid. Saw the color changing world, splashing ink onto the black and white. All of the costumes, playable characters. It was pretty sweet. Comes out soon, next month. I think a fair amount of people will double dip because it'll just be a fun game to replay and have in handheld mode. And of course, a lot of people that might have missed out on it on the first time, or just, had enough games to play and it wasn't one of their top priorities. If they're picking it up for the first time, you waited this long. Are you really going to buy it on your PS5 or Xbox Series X? Or were you kind of waiting because you wanted a almost 2-in-1 experience? Have it in portable mode, have it in console mode. I think with games like this, when there's not that great of a visual difference and performance difference, it makes most sense to get a game like this, like I said, for Nintendo Switch. There are games that just fit this. Dragon Ball FighterZ, that's another one. Spyro the Dragon Trilogy, that's another one. Games that don't really have too much of a difference. You get them on Switch, you're getting it in portable as well. When you get into territory of Doom Eternal, Mortal Kombat 11, those are still workable across both platforms, or all three platforms, but you see a greater difference in visual fidelity and performance on the Nintendo Switch version. Especially, I think, with Mortal Kombat 11. They're very different builds of the game. Still same story and all the characters and all that kind of stuff, but, the Crypt is a different experience. The gameplay is the same, but the polygon models are definitely very different. Less so in Doom and Wolfenstein 2, perhaps a little more so in Doom Eternal, but regardless. Yeah, I guess I did find a way how to make this video a little bit longer by slightly deep diving into Crash 4 and kind of using it as a way how to talk about other multi-platform ports. Anyways, let me know what you think. Did you get Crash 4 on PS4? are you going to get it on Nintendo Switch? Keep in mind it is a tough game, but it's good. It's fun overall. And what do you think about these ports coming to Nintendo Switch later? And in general, how do you think the Nintendo Switch has stacked up in the last few years of, being the system that does a pretty good job with these PS4, Xbox One games, and sometimes, honestly, being the preferred version because the performance sacrifice is negligible or not at all, and you get a portable game out of it, Are there some games where you're like, oh no, I need to have that at 60 frames per second. I need to have that at 4K. I've got to get it on my Xbox Series X or PS5. Or are you okay with, slightly lower resolution and slightly, lower frame rate, sometimes being half? Let me know. And for that matter, what about any of the other topics today? Pokemon 25th anniversary, McDonald's Happy Meals. Are you going to get one? All right, guys. Thank you for watching. This is PGN signing out. Hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you next time for maybe a longer video. Depends on the news, though. All right. Bye.